How was growing up for you? I mean, in your days, you are one of those who saw the old generation Nigeria, and now you are now seeing another new Nigeria where things are very, very, you know, what can I call it? Fast lane Nigeria. Growing up under your father
and my mother
and your mother, how was life, and what were those things that aided you, all those things that gave you the courage to be a superhuman being? How was growing up?
Superhuman being now.
Yeah.
I think I'm just a human being. Well, growing up, my growing up has always been okay. I'm from an average family. I was the only one from my mother to my father.
Was your mother the first or second?
Yes,
the first
yes. And when I was very young, my father took me to England with him. I grew up there. And when I came back from England, 69, 70, that's the picture there of me, my mom and my dad when I came back from England.
Oh my God. You look so young. Your mom also looks so beautiful. You look like your sister.
And, you know, we've always been very close. I've been very, very close with my father. And my father has always been my solid rock.
Can you call him your
I'm sure if my father is alive today, I wouldn't be here.
Wow.
I would not be doing politics. My father would have driven everybody away. But we thank God, my Nigeria has always been good. I've always loved Nigeria. I came back to Nigeria in 1969, 70 with the last boat, MD Oriel.
MD Oriel.
That
those days of long
going by sea.
The last boat. Yes. So you came
actually, that was the last trip of MD Oriel from Liverpool to Nigeria.
From Liverpool, and that was the end.
Yes, that was the last trip. Yes, and I enjoyed it, you know. I had a girlfriend, Loretta Doyle. We were the two youngest people on the boat. And Nigeria has always been a fantastic country. And the unity of Nigerians, it's one of those things that nobody can break.
The unity.
The unity of Nigeria. Because you see, the thing is, when politician wants to cause problem, they will tell you, Igbo people and Yoruba people and Hausa people. But who is not an Hausa, who is not an Igbo, who is not a Yoruba man today? In every family, there's an Igbo man marrying a Yoruba woman, there's an Hausa man marrying a Yoruba woman. So we've all got mixed up.
I agree with you. I agree with you, ma'am. So
what are we talking about? That one is Yoruba, one is Igbo, one is Hausa. It's when they want to cause problem, they open this book for us.
They open the
book for us.
But which one was your best season growing up in Nigeria?
My best season growing up in Nigeria was when we got our independence in 1960. 1960. Yes. I was among those people that went marching.
Marching?
Yes.
Can you imagine? For the independence?
Yes.
Is it a race course or where?
No, in Ibadan.
Ibadan.
Yes.
That's a beautiful city.
And that time I remember they gave us a cup. They put food in the plastic for us. Yeah. There was a cup, there was a spoon, there was a flag. And we had it, you know. I kept my cup until my grandmother died. You know, I kept
those
it.
are the
yeah, cups. It was those little cups then, you know, with Nigerian flag on it. And it was nice. It was nice.
Those days.
And in those days, everybody was together. You don't know who is from who or who is from where, you know. And I wish that day can come back.
That we could go back to that.
Yes, we can go back to that day.
Those times.
And I think the only way they did it was to break us gradually. Because before we were 12 states.
Yes,
9 states. 9 states.
Yeah,
then we went to 12 states. Now we're 37. We didn't need to be broken up.
We're 30.
But we're 37.
Yeah, now 37 with the FCT.
You know?
Under which government would you say Nigeria was much unique then? Under which, because I used to ask veterans of those times, and you are one of them. Under which regime would you say Nigeria was much okay before we started getting it wrong? Who would you say was the best leader of your time? That okay, you can say okay, during that time we had this, we had that, and Nigeria looked so unique in the atmosphere. Memory lane.
Memory lane.
Yep.
I think it was in the time of Gowon.
General Yakubu Gowon.
Yeah, Yakubu
Gowon will run Nigeria.
Yes. Yes.
Those were 9 years of.
Yes.
Of recreation.
It wasn't too much into. People were not too much into money. They were not too much into. Everything was. I mean, if you have 10 naira and you see your brother that doesn't have 1 naira, you can say, okay, look, take this 3 naira, let me keep this 7, because along the way you see another person that don't have, you want to give. At the end of the day, maybe you end up with 2 naira. You know, you share.
There was
sharing was caring then.
Sharing.
You will cook in your house, your neighbor doesn't. That time, Muslim and Christian, we all eat together. When it's Muslim time, we go to their house. We eat ram and everything. When it's Christian time, they come to your house, we eat Christmas and things like that together. Everybody was peaceful.
Wow.
Now they've used religion to shorten our life.
Religion and ethnicity. When did you think we started having problem? When you look at it critically.
When did I think we started having problem? When Nigeria started booming with oil.
The gift that gave us the oil.
That gift was supposed to be a gift. But it's a disaster to us now, because if we have not got the oil, by now we would have developed better than what we are today.
We will be more energized to develop. So we became so lazy and cumbersome.
Sometimes I say God overloved Nigerian too much.
Why do you say so, sir?
He gave us everything.
I think you're right.
When you're going to Abeokuta now, look on your left, look on your right. You see greens everywhere. You know what other country we do to have 1/10 of what we have?
Israel does not even have that.
Dubai, all of them are running to now. Nothing can grow there. Flower cannot grow in Dubai. But when you walk on the street, you see beautiful flowers. They import it. They plant it. There's a tube that goes underground that wets those flowers. People don't know.
Artificial.
Artificial. But they maintain it very well. And look at what God has given us. We can't even maintain anything. Even look at our buildings. You go to Abuja now, you see a fantastic building. Go back there in 1 year. It's deteriorated. We don't have maintenance culture. We don't have it. We love beautiful things, but we don't know how to maintain it. There's so many things. There's so many things that we need to sit back and look.
When you travel abroad, you are a traveler, you travel and you see how America is being arranged, how London is being well kept, how Dubai is highly beautified. When you land back in Murtala Mohammed Airport, what happened to your psyche?
I feel sad.
You feel sad? At times in the night when your plane is landing, it's got that the lights, there's no light. It's there's no light and all that. And where you are living, there's a lot of light in the night when you are taxing off. But when you are coming here, you see that, oh, darkness.
Very few places we have light. Well, like I said, you see, we've always believed that government is the one that is going to do it. It's not the government. If NEPA people were doing their job the right way they're supposed to do it, the water corporation, I don't even think water corporation exists anymore. Because everybody now have a borehole or something.
Yes,
right?
rivers are being used for spiritual work now. You go to Ogun State water corporation now, spiritual work, rivers are being used for. The people are just there like they're not there. They get 200 from people that come to bar. So what do we do?
You see, we're laughing about it, and we say we cannot pay 30,000 minimum wage in Ogun State.
It's quite,
for God's sake, that is not true. That is not true.
Yeah, but the governors are saying that
when the governor are getting 500 million naira for security funds, they are getting dressing allowance, they are getting furniture allowance every year. For God's sake, what do you need to change your furniture every year for?
Even they change the utensils.
Did you go there with your clothes?
They change their pints.
Security fund. Who are you securing? They say it's personal security fund. For me, I can spend it anyhow I like. 500 million naira. In my company, I don't even earn up to 1.5 million a month. I mean, we're so wasteful.
Are you going to say we're not just wasteful, maybe wicked?
Well, I don't know. Like, you go to ministries now, I feel sad. I go to ministry now, all the under the step, you see them selling clothes, selling bags.
They won't do bread there. They do all this, what they call this bread, egg and all that.
That is ministry, and you have foreigner that comes in there and is going up and is seeing all this, and you want us to be proud?
Even if you go to North in Borno, you see them bringing mats to the office.
That is their own, no? I mean, I'm talking of my Ogun State.
Okay, Ogun State.
It is wrong. And you say we can't pay 30,000 minimum wage. You have a job in the ministry. 2 people are supposed to be doing that job. You have up to 15 people doing that job. So some people will just come and sign and go. So he's saying we cannot pay 30,000 minimum wage.
But why do you think that they're saying we can't pay 30,000? And how can we pay 30,000? When we have it, some of the states are almost like glorified local governments. The natural resources are not being harnessed. The lands are greens, like you said. I mean, the greens are not even productive. There's no farm. Most of these bushes we are seeing when you're traveling, we have snakes, we have all sort of reptiles inside. There's no passion for farming. There's no passion for generating economy from those greens. So what do you think?
It's not that there's no passion for it. You know, it's the rich men that are going into farming now.
How do you mean?
Big men are the ones doing farming now in Nigeria. They are acquiring all the land, 5,000 hectares, 10,000 hectares. And they put people there to do it. And when they farm it, they ship it, they send it out. They're not doing it for their people to eat.
Wow.
Whereas in those days, in your backyard, you grow your pepper, your tomato, everything. You want something, your wife will just go there, plug it. Everyday food, vegetable,
fresh food. When I remember the song, you know, let's go back to the olden days, the days of, I say, the one song now they say Majo.
Oh, please don't go into that.
No, let me go there.
No.
I
was not alive then. Let me put it that way. Don't get me involved in that.
So describe your father.
Oh, my father was a loving man.
Chief Ogunwaju Kassim.
Yes, my father was
a philanthropist in those days.
Yes, he was till he died.
He died. Which age was that?
My father died at 93.
He lived so long enough.
You know. And,
how would you define him? What was he like, and what were those philosophies he used?
You know, a lot of people believe that when you see me and my father, you think we're husband and wife.
So you're supposed to
yeah, well, that's my dad there too, and myself. We are always together. You know, and
he has a fine stature.
Yes. My father was such a caring father, a loving father, and I missed him a lot. It was just over a year I lost him.
Oh, recently.
And I wasn't around when he passed on. And
how did you got the news?
I was abroad with my son.
Okay.
I was abroad with my son when he passed on. We went for our Rotary convention.
Okay.
2 years ago. My father was a strict father, but very gentle at the same time. Like up to the time my father died, if I want to buy a new car, I have to take permission from my father.
Why?
It's my money, but it's just natural. And if my father said no, it's no. If my father says no, it's no.
No.
Yes.
So
I'm spending my own money,
So that kind of bound.
Yes.
Hi.
Because you ask you, what do you need a new car for? You have 2 or 3 cars already. You have to be able to give him
credible reasons.
Reasons why you need that car. And he might not give you a reply immediately. Maybe after 2 or 3 days, he will now call you and say, okay, if that's what you need it for, okay, you can buy it.
Wow.
That is respect. But nowadays, you can't say because you have money, you can do what you want. No.
A lot of children will not take that kind of what can I call it?
Because
explanation from
you did not bring them
up
that way. Yeah. There was an incident of a man who was a drug dealer. and he kept the drug in his bedside table. His child, a 3-year-old kid, went there and opened it. Didn't know what it was. The boy thought it was milk, and he licked it. By the time they got in the room, the child died.
Jesus Christ. Right.
Do you see how law of karma?
Yes.
Because when you deal in drugs, you are killing human beings.
I agree.
You are killing other children.
Killing humanity too. Destroying humanity, sorry. So the child mistakenly...
So how many billionaires in Nigeria today that can say, I have a claim money?
And that's the reason why, I mean,
that's why they can spend money anyhow. You see some students, some children will go to nightclub and spend 1.5 million naira a day in a nightclub. Has he ever worked in his life?
To buy what? Champagne?
Some people will go to university. The money those children take in a week for allowance is more than what they pay the lecturer in that university. When you think, oh, because you have money, you have to spoil your children, you're spoiling their future as well.
So what do you think parents should do to these parents? Because you're a mother too, and you've raised children. Your own father, like you said now, raised in a way that the fear was so profound that even when you became an adult, you take instruction from him. My
son still fears me till today. My son will tell you, he's over 35. My son will tell you that my mommy used koboko for me. I had my son in America, but I brought him to Nigeria to come and bring him up. You can't tell me I cannot spank my child. He has his koboko. He knows when he does something wrong. Today, I'm proud of him. He's one of those disciplined now. My son was in the U.S. Army for almost 10 years. He had just left, disabled, you know. But up to now, my son will tell you, my mama, if you quarrel with my son and my son is well, he will beg you, don't tell my mommy, you don't tell my mommy, my mommy. You know.
No. I think this has to do with old generation parents, because I interviewed Chief Commander Business when he lost his wife, and he said, as a musician, I gave a law that by 9 o'clock my door should be locked, and my wife maintained that law that any of my child that is found outside by 9 should be locked outside. So today you can see that Commander Business we have very well matured, disciplined children. So what is the difference between the old generation parents that the parents of nowadays are lacking? That we're now having children that are wayward and highly disciplined.
Because we allow them to do what they like.
We allow them to do what they like.
When the mother said no, the father will say, I leave him now, let him go. And when the father said no, the mother will say, don't mind your daddy, Jerry, let him go to bed. You can go when he's gone to bed. We're not using one voice in training our children anymore.
That's interesting.
We're not.
Before we round up, do you have a role model?
Do I have a role model?
Who is that role model?
Yeah, I used to have a role model. My role model used to be Olu Abodere, late Olu Abodere of Punch.
The founder of Punch.
Yes.
Why is he a role model?
I love. He does a lot of things that people don't even know.
Within short time.
Yes. He
died at the age of 40 something, 43.
No, it's more than that. It's
45.
50
something.
Yes. Because I was working for him then.
Okay.
I was at Punch.
Okay.
And he does a lot of charity things that people don't even know about. Maybe that's why I'm very secretive too about what I do. And that's why when people come to give me an award, my father used to query them, what do you know about my daughter? And sometimes when they start saying things I've done, I don't even remember myself, you know. And
this is just your lifestyle.
I just do it and take a walk, you know. I don't publish, I don't believe in it. And apart from Olu Abodere, another person I respect so much is Awujale.
The Oba
of
Igbore.
Oh,
I've
never met him.
Oh, you've not met him one-on-one?
I just love the guy. I love his way of life, the way he carries himself, and he has always been like that all his life. Nothing moves him. Nothing
impresses him.
Yeah.
He's
just him and him alone.
They call him a radical Oba.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he's one of the most disciplined Oba
in Yoruba land.
And that's one thing I love about him.
Oba,
and I'm hoping to meet him very shortly, very soon.
Oba Dr. Sikiru Adetono.
Yes.
Aujale, Ijebula.
My mother is from Ijebu.
I was trying to ask you about your mother. What's the influence on you? Your mother is from Ijebu. Your father is from where?
Abeokuta.
That's a powerful
so Ijeba.
Ijeba. You are the owner of Ogun State. And I thought you want to hijack Nigeria, but God didn't give you the chance.
No, we can't. How can you hijack Nigeria?
No, it's all that's wrong. So what's the influence of your mom in your life? I saw her working the other time, and she was still asking you about some things, and the way you are relating.
My mother.
So you describe her. Was she harder than dad?
My mom is harder.
Okay.
It's still hard now. She's a very strong woman.
Very strong and disciplined.
Very, very. She still scolded me. Can you imagine?
Scold you now. As old as you are, ma.
Yes, so she still does that.